Good day, my students. Welcome to Question Solution Series 1. And as you can see on the board, we have a question on statistics. Given the table below, showing age distribution of 20 students. You can see the table 12 years, 13 years, 14, 15, 16, and their various frequencies. We have to calculate the age, the mean age of the students, find the median, obtain the modal age, and there's a question on probability. If a student is selected at random, what is the probability that the student is 14 years old? Without wasting much time, let us go on together to the solution board. Question A. We equally know that when we are given our table in horizontal form and we have to find the mean, we will need to change the orientation of our table to a vertical or columnar form. We have 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And the number of students for each of the age, which is the frequency, we have 4, 6, 4, 4, 2. The formula for mean, like we all know, is summation fx all over summation f. That informs us that we are going to have fx, which means the frequency times the data. In this case, our age is the x. So multiplying, we have, let's go together, 12 times 4 will give us 48. 13 times 6, that we have 78. We have, if we multiply with me, we have 56. That will be 60, and that gives us 32. The next step is to sum our f column, frequency column, and sum the fs column. If you sum this 10, 14, 18, and that's 20, when we sum all of this together, we arrive at 274. Now, to quickly calculate our mean, going by the formula, we have mean is equal to summation f of x is 274 divided by summation f is 20. And when you reduce that to the lowest term, we are going to have it as 13.7 years. We are not asked to approximate, so we'll leave our answer in that form. The median. What is median? Median is the middle data. How are we going to get our middle data here? What we do to make it very easy is to create a cumulative frequency column. A cumulative frequency column will guide us towards selecting our middle data. How do you form your cumulative frequency column? The first frequency here comes here, 4. Yes, the first cumulative frequency column is the first frequency here, 4. Now you add that to the second, 4 plus 6, that will give us 10. 10 plus the next one, 4, that gives us 14. 14 plus the next frequency, that's 18. 18 plus the last frequency gives us 20. To know if you are correct, the last cumulative frequency must be the total number of what? Frequency. Now, in getting your median, you were told in the class that if the numbers of data are even, then there will be two data in the middle. In this case, we have a total number as 20. Our data are 20 items. So that means we're expecting to have two data in the middle. Half of 20 is a tenth plus the next one, which is the 11th. You can see that I'm saying 10th, 11th. That is talking about the position of the data when you arrange them in order from the least to the highest. So the middle data is the 10th, data occupying the 10th position, and the data occupying the 11th position We add them together and divide by 2. Now, how do we locate that from this place? 12 is coming first, second, third, fourth. That's the last position. Followed by 13. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So our 10th data is 13. Then plus the 11th data, we call it the what? 14 that is coming after. Plus 14 divided by 2. That will give us 27 divided by 2. And our answer there is 2 there, 1, 2 is 7. We have 3.5 years. That is our middle data. Then the next question says obtain the modal age. Thank God. This one does not actually need any calculation. The modal age, like we all know, mode is the data that appear most. The data appearing most is our mode. Looking at your table, the data with the highest frequency is the one that is appearing most. And of course, you know that is what? 13 years. So our modal age is 30 years. Lastly, the last question we have, if a student is selected at random, what is the probability that the student will be 14 years? Formula for probability, like we all know, is the number of expected outcome over the total possible outcome. Now, what is the number of expected outcome for 14 years? How many 14 years do we have in that distribution? Your answer is as good as mine. We have 4 14-year-old students, so we have that's expected 14. Total number of outcome is the total number of students. We have 20. So break that down to the lowest term. We have 1 all over 5. That's our probability, or you can write it in decimal as what? 0.2. That's the probability of selecting a student that is 14-year-old from the class. Good. I believe we'll go over this telecasts severally. You understand it. Now I'm giving you a take-home assignment. Use the table to solve the questions. Yes, this is the assignment for you to try on your own. Use the table to solve the question. The table is about age. We have 10-year-old, 11 years, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the frequency are given as you can see on the screen. Question: calculate the mean age. B. Obtain the modal age. C. Find the median. And D. If a student is selected at random, what is the probability that the student is 12 years old? I'll be expecting you to post your solution to me in all of our channels. Thank you.